Where are we, Claire?
Today, Andrew, we're somewhere a little bit different. We're at Canterbury Camping and Caravan Club.
We've come down south. There's like a flammable ditch. I've never seen a flammable ditch before. Things are a little bit different because we're used to the Caravan and Motorhome Club, aren't we?
That's right, and this is different, but very similar.
Very similar, yeah. So we're not members of the Caravan and Camping Club, are we?
No, we're not.
So we are imposters. However, our motorhome, Camping and Motorhome Club membership is up for renewal.
Yeah, it is.
In January. So we are going to assess our options. But that's for another video that'll be coming out shortly. We're going to talk you through all that. But for now, we're going to head into Canterbury and see if we can find any tales.
Here is the reception area. Interesting, actually, Andrew.
Yeah?
There's a sign there on the side. Can you see it at the window?
What does it say?
Our site is cashless.
Oh.
Then there's an information room next door
Yeah.
with maps in there, things to see, places to go.
So you've got a bus stop.
Yep.
And you can walk to Canterbury, 25 minutes down the hill. And that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do. There is a bus, of course, that goes into Canterbury as well.
Yeah.
If we ever got tired and wanted to get the bus.
Then we can do that, but we're going to walk.
We're going to walk today.
Bit of a gloomy day today, don't you think?
It's very gloomy. We found this church. It's St Martin's Church. And look at this really fascinating fact. It's the oldest church in the English-speaking world. Not England, the world. Isn't that amazing? I've got some facts about this place. So have you ever heard of King Ethelbert?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Well, he and Queen Bertha in the Anglo-Saxon times used to come to this church.
For what?
To pray.
Mm.
Something to do with she started off the Christianity movement here. There you go, interesting.
He did some good songs, didn't he?
My grandma used to love Ethelbert Humperdinck.
It's made out of flint. Can you see?
Flint?
Yeah, it's like flint.
Oh yeah.
An ancient gobbo. The graveyard looks a bit godfathery, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's quite eerie, isn't it? So this is a UNESCO site. UNESCO protected site, yes. There's 3 in Canterbury.
Is there?
Yeah.
So it's a really old place then?
Andrew, it's the oldest in the world, in the whole world. I keep saying that, but I need you to understand.
Some very interesting stones. Look at that.
It's beautiful, and that's at the entrance, look, or this doorway here. There's 900 graves there.
900?
And one of them is a lady called Mary Turtell,
Yeah.
creator of Rupert the Bear.
Look at that roof. What is that?
St Martin's Church in Canterbury houses a remarkable artefact known as a chrismatory, a container for holy oils used in sacraments like baptism and anointing. Discovered in 1849 atop the wall plate in the nave's southeast corner, this 14th century copper alloy chrismatory is among the oldest in England. The original is now displayed in the crypt of Canterbury Cathedral, while a replica occupies its original niche in St Martin's.
Look at these old places.
I love them. Oh, look, historic building of Kent.
Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I wonder if somebody lives in there.
Well, there's a Christmas tree in.
Oh, look, I bet that's a right money pit deal.
Oh, yeah, can you imagine? It takes some right doing well. Chimney's on. So there's somebody in there.
Oh, yeah. So this pub is called the Two Sawyers,
Yeah.
and the campaign and caravan site recommended it to us, so the food was excellent.
Yeah. Did you get a discount?
And you get, I think it's a 10% discount. So this is Mary Totel.
Yeah.
Now, I could be saying that totally wrong. I probably am. But she created Rupert Bear. She lived here, and her grave is in the St Martin's churchyard.
It's where she lived at the end of her life. Now it's a travel lodge. So we've got a big subway.
Smells okay.
It passed the smell test.
It passes the smell test.
Sure what's happened there, but that's the end of a bad night out. by the looks
Goodness
of it.
me, that was a right night out. I'm expecting Canterbury to be very plush.
Yeah. This sounds a posh place.
Yes. And the history is massive, which is fascinating.
Yeah.
You're taking the market down, look. This was a church. Let's go and have a look at it. There's not much there now. Goodness me, that was a very loud motorcyclist. So this is an old church. So look at this, it's an old church. Now, have you heard of Christopher Marlowe, Andrew?
Don't know who he is.
He was a writer and a dramatist,
Right.
and he was baptised here anyway in 1564.
Was there more to it?
Yes,
This is just a bit of it that's left.
yeah.
St George's Street in Canterbury is an historic street featuring traditional shops from the past such as Marks and Spencer's, Starbucks and iRepair.
What's nice?
Not sure. This is an area in Canterbury, but I'm not quite sure.
Did you get your recorder lessons from the same place these two did?
Oh,
We found the cathedral, but we're going to finish the main road off.
this is the
first.
parade, which seems to be the high street, doesn't it?
The parade, yeah.
All the typical shops that you'd expect.
Yeah.
Greggs.
Such as NatWest, Hotter, iCrack.
The parade in Canterbury is a notable area located near the city centre, offering a blend of history and modern amenities. It is part of the pedestrianised zone, providing a charming space for both locals and tourists to explore. The parade is situated next to Canterbury's High Street, making it a central location in the city.
Thank goodness for that, because I just felt that they weren't doing the cowboy boots and discus cowboy hat thing justice. So hopefully things are going to change now.
Oh yeah, and look, your hat's there. Oh, look at these shoes.
They're different, aren't they?
I think it's fantastic what he's playing there. It's beautiful.
Chamber of Ducks. I can't see any ducks.
That's a beautiful
Feast your
pub, isn't
eyes
it?
on our famous pies.
We might have a pie for tea.
The
one
old butter
evening.
market. The Shakespeare.
On Christmas Day in the morning. I like this part of it. It's 1,400 years old. Now these houses are pricey, I would have thought. Now normally, I don't understand, maybe somebody could help me. With cathedrals, like the big one at Liverpool, you could go in it
Yeah.
at a donation. But here, that isn't the case.
You got to pay.
You got to pay to go in. So why is that?
There's a cathedral constable there.
I wonder why that is.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, that's as close as we're getting.
So it's UNESCO Heritage Site again, it's just the third one. So there's St Augustine's Abbey, there's St Martin's Church and this. Look at this pub here, the Sun Hotel, built 1503.
Wow.
The hotel itself was originally a coaching inn.
I'm going to have a coffee. Are you having a toasted sandwich?
Yes, I will do, yes.
What are you having?
I might have to have a ham one then, please. Old traditional music, like the olden days.
Well, it says here, Charles Dickens spent a lot of time visiting, staying in Canterbury. It's believed to have been the inspiration for his 1849 novel, The Personal History of David Copperfield. See, I didn't think David Copperfield was that old. Because, when were it? In the 90s where he made Statue of Liberty disappear,
That's
weren't
right,
it?
yeah. So we know the Canterbury Tales is based on a historical story, don't we? About Thomas Becket. Thomas Becket was a friend of King Henry II, and King Henry appointed him the Archbishop of Canterbury in 1160, I think. Anyway, they fell out. That's bad news, isn't it? If you're a friend of the king, they fell out, and in 1170, King Henry II said, "Who will rid me of this priest?" And 4 different people came and killed Thomas Becket, stabbed him, and there's a shrine, or there was a shrine, in the cathedral. It seems a very popular place to come here, doesn't it?
Canterbury has experienced a significant resurgence in visitor numbers, surpassing pre-pandemic levels. In 2023, the district welcomed 8.1 million visitors, marking a 13% increase compared to 2020-21 and a 4% rise from 2019. This influx of visitors has had a substantial economic impact, with tourism generating £520 million in revenue, aligning with 2019 figures and representing a 57% increase from 2021. The Canterbury city centre also saw impressive footfall. These statistics highlight Canterbury's robust recovery and growth in tourism, reflecting its enduring cultural and historical significance. All this for a city that has a ducking stool, which was used to punish people.
Houdini's Magic Bar.
St. Peter's Church in Canterbury is one of the city's oldest and most significant places of worship. Located near the city centre, the church dates back to the 8th century, and its long history is deeply intertwined with Canterbury's religious and cultural development. It is believed to have been founded around AD 670, making it one of the earliest Christian sites in Canterbury. The Black Griffin is a popular spot. The pub's name, Black Griffin, is thought to reference a mythical creature, which adds an air of intrigue and folklore to the establishment's character.
Oh wow, Ian Drury, hit me with your rhythm stick. That was him, wasn't it?
Westgate Towers in Canterbury is one of the city's most iconic landmarks, steeped in history and offering a fascinating glimpse into the past. Located at the western entrance to the city, the towers were built in the early 14th century as part of the medieval city walls. Their primary purpose was to serve as a gateway and defensive structure, protecting the city from potential invaders. The Westgate Towers are among the largest and most impressive of Canterbury's medieval gates. The towers were designed to be imposing, with a strong, fortified structure, and were originally equipped with a drawbridge, a portcullis, and defensive features such as battlements. Over the centuries, they have undergone various modifications but have retained much of their historic charm. In the 18th century, the Westgate Towers were repurposed and even used as a prison for a time, adding another layer to their rich history. Today, they house a small museum showcasing Canterbury's history, its medieval past, and the role of the city gates. Visitors can climb the towers for stunning views of Canterbury and the surrounding area, offering a unique perspective of the city's landscape.